welcome to another yoga studio. I'm Kat, for those of you who haven't tried one of my videos before, and it's lovely to have everyone on the mat with me today for our 30-minute grounding yoga class. So this is a class that is open to anybody to try. You don't need to have a huge amount of yoga experience at all. Just do what you can, move how you feel, suits your body for today. And remember that the aim of this yoga is not to have an amazing workout or do beautiful poses, but it's to help us ground and find perhaps ourselves a little bit more centered at this time. Okay, so grab any props if you know you need props. If you're not used to doing yoga, it might be useful to grab something like a cushion or a pillow. They can be handy to give us a little bit of support or cushioning when we need it. If you are used to props and you want something like a strap, or you've got proper blocks, then by all means grab your blocks. And then when you're ready, we're going to come into a comfortable seated position. So if you know you need a block to sit on a block. If you're not used to sitting on the floor, or you're just someone who doesn't, you sit on the floor but you don't find it very comfortable, and you have got a cushion or something, pop your cushion in underneath your hips. If you like a cross-legged position, then you can, of course, sit cross-legged, but otherwise you can just take the legs out in front. What we want to do is focus on our breathing and not have to worry about how we're sitting. Be sitting tall, give our lungs plenty of room to move, but it doesn't have to be cross-legged. If you start cross-legged and you need to move partway through the breathing, please do. Okay, so we're going to be here for a couple of minutes. So the hands then are either going to rest on your thighs or maybe they're going to come into your lap. Close your eyes if that feels okay. And then just start to notice the breath. So we're inhaling and exhaling as we sit here. And then if we can, we start to send those breaths in and out through your nose. If that isn't going to happen today, don't worry about it. Sometimes just breathing is all we need to do. And then we want to breathe nice and deep. So bring your hands onto your belly. If you want as a guide, with your thumb on your belly button and fingers just underneath. And see if you can feel your belly and your chest expand with each breath. And then we're going to inhale, count to 4, exhale, count to 4. So when you're ready, inhale, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 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 inhale, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4. We're doing that 3 more times. So inhale, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Let the counting go, but keep your awareness of your long, deep breathing. And then bring your hands together. Rub your hands, create a little bit of friction, a little bit of energy in the hands. And then we're going to take the palms of the hands, place them over the eyes. Press into your, just gently press into your face, cheekbones, the forehead. Maybe feel a little bit of energy, a little bit of tingling from the hands. And then flutter the eyes open behind your hands. Take a big breath in. And then as you exhale, slowly peel the hands away. Just opening the eyes back to the world. Take your fingertips down towards the floor. Press into your fingertips. Lengthen up through the spine. And then just feel every little bit of the body that is connecting to the mat. So maybe that's the feet, the legs, your hips. You've got a little prop underneath you. Just notice the prop underneath you, your fingertips. We're focusing the eyes on one point in front of us. Grounding, focusing through the body, grounding, focusing through the eyes, through the mind, through the breathing. And then gently release the fingertips. And if you're sitting in a cross-legged position, just swap the feet over if you can and change the legs the other way. Bring your hands then to rest on the thighs. Roll your chin to your chest, and then as you exhale, press into the sit bones and round the head to the left side. Inhale, and then when you're ready, exhale. Think of the sit bones or the feet pressing into the floor, the legs pressing into the floor, roll around to the other side. Inhale when you get that, and then exhale, chin to chest, round back the other way. Just moving with breathing. All the time we're moving with the neck, just finding that connection with the mat, whatever it is we've got underneath us. So we're aware of the whole of the body, the floor, the ground underneath. Now we're going to come once more round to the other side. Come back into the middle, just let your chin rest on your head. Find a place to hold on with the hands, wherever that might be. So maybe it's around the shins or just tucking in around the backs of the thighs. Tuck the tailbone under, roll back. Making a little C shape through the spine. Maybe take a very small little rock there so you feel your tailbone, your sit bones on the floor. And then as you inhale, roll yourself back up. Good. We're going to come around then onto your hands and knees. So if you've had a block there, move that out of the way. If you find that your knees just need a little bit of padding, and you have got a cushion or something, put that underneath the knees. Otherwise it could be a nice little trick if you've got a mat to fold the mat over, or maybe just put a small towel or blanket underneath your knees. Good. So we're going to bring the knees into the hips, the wrists under the shoulders. Tuck the toes under, and then press through all of your fingertips and your palms press into your fingers. Breathe out, draw your belly in. So as we're pressing down through the hands and the feet, we're drawing the belly in, belly button to spine. And then as you exhale, let the hips rock back towards your heels. And then as you inhale, come forwards over your fingertips. So we're just breathing in and out, rocking forwards and backwards, feeling the weight move through one part of the body in the ground and then the other part of the body in the ground. Keep the belly drawn in. And then come back over the shoulders and the knees, or with the wrists and the knees. Tap the feet out and then flatten the feet on the floor as best you can, and then exhale, round up through the spine. Come to your cat, sorry. Inhale, take it the other way. Draw the shoulders back, come to cow. I will get it right. So exhale, squeeze the belly in round. Inhale, draw the shoulders back and arch. So as you exhale, push down through the legs and the hands, round up. And then inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades into the middle of the spine. Open the chest and the heart towards the floor. And then the next time you exhale, round up and push your hips back. Come to child's pose. So we're trying to let the hips sink back towards the knees. If they don't quite get there, maybe you want to bring something in underneath your hips. And you can always just stack your hands or bring a cushion in underneath your head if you can't feel like the head is touching the floor. And then all we're doing is just allowing the hips to sink back as best they can. Find something for them to contact. Let the head sink down. So we're aware then of the fronts of the feet, the shin, where they're resting on the mat. Aware of the connection of the hips to whatever they're resting on. And aware of the connection of the head to whatever it's resting on. Taking some big breaths in here. And then as you inhale, reach the hands back out in front. Come back up to your tabletop position. Move any props you've used out the way. Tap the toes under. And we're going to exhale, draw the belly in and lift the hips up. Coming into downward facing dog. So once we're there, we're going to paddle the feet out. So we're just lifting one heel off the floor and then the other. And then see if you can allow your heels to rest to the floor. So you don't have to have straight legs, and the heels don't even have to touch the mat. Well, then what we're trying to do is press through the big toe all the way around to the little toe. If the outside edge of the foot isn't on the floor, imagine it was touching the floor, so you push into the outside edge, and then into the heel. If you've got your feet down, then find that connection of the feet on the floor from the big toe to the little toe, the outside edge of the foot, and the heel. Draw the belly in, lift the hips up high, push them back behind you. And then when you're ready, we're going to exhale, walk the feet up towards the hands. So we're starting with the feet underneath the hips so that we can ground down, keep ourselves balanced. Drop the head forwards. See if you can allow your belly and your chest just to roll towards your thighs. Head hangs to the floor. Hands rest on the mat. And then as you exhale, draw the belly in, round all the way up. Curling up, come all the way up to the crown of the head. Inhale, reach the arms up. Bring your palms together at the top. Reach the fingertips up to the ceiling, but at the same time, push your feet in towards the floor. So just as we did when we were standing in our downward dog, we're thinking big toe, little toe, outside edge of the foot and the heel. So we're grounding down whilst reaching up, focus the eyes. And then as you exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Press your palms and your fingertips together. Try to see if you can have your elbows and your forearms parallel with the mat underneath. Just drop your shoulders. So we press through the hands, press through the feet. Exhale, draw the belly in. So as we're pressing, we're creating some energy through the body with the hands and the feet. Grounding through the hands and the feet. And then just drawing the belly in, making the body feel strong here too. Strong, grounded, focused. Inhale when you're ready, sweep the arms up. Try to bring the fingertips, the palms back together at the top. Maybe take a little squeeze in of your glutes. Push the hips forwards, chest lifts. Exhale, take the hands all the way down towards the floor. Bend the knees as much as you need to come here and step back with the right leg. Take the right knee towards the floor and tap the back toes if that feels okay. Press then into the front foot, knees over the ankle. And we're going to reach the arms up again. Bring the fingertips, the palms together. Press into the legs and the feet where they're on the floor. Reach the fingertips up, squeeze the belly in. Good. Exhale, take the hands all the way down and slide the left foot back to join the right. So you can stay here on your half plank, drawing the belly in, or we can tuck the toes under, lift the knees. Good. Exhale, take the knees down, lower all the way down to the floor. Press through the fingertips and the palms, press through the legs and the tops of the feet. Inhale, roll your shoulders back, peel your chest up off the mat. Just see how far you want to lift. And then as you exhale, push back through the knees to the toes, come back into that downward facing dog. Press through the fingertips and the palms, press through the toes and the feet again. And then we want to bring the right leg up towards the top of the mat. So do whatever you need to get it there. Sometimes it's easier just to drop the knees and then pull the right foot forwards. We're back into that lower lunge position. The knees over the ankle, ground down through the feet, the shins, lift the arms up. So we're pressing through the legs while stretching the fingers up. Exhale, squeeze the belly in. Maybe you even feel a bit of work around that mid part of the body as one part reaches up, one part pushes down, and we draw in through the center. Good. Take the hands all the way down towards the floor. Untuck your back toes. Shuffle, slide, pull the leg up. Do whatever you need to. Bring your feet to the front. But again, we're going to keep the feet underneath the hips. Exhale. Just drop forwards with the body. Maybe that needs a little bend in the knees. And then when you're ready, bend knees. Exhale, squeeze the belly in. Inhale, round up. Ground down through the feet. Grow up out of the ground. Through to the crown of the head, reach the arms up, press through the fingertips and the palms. Exhale, hands come back to center, and again we are pressing through the fingers, the palms. Feel that bit of energy perhaps through the arms and the hands as they press into each other. Relax your shoulders, press down through the feet. Find the corners of the feet as you press from the big toe to the little toe, the outside edge of the foot and the heels. Exhale, squeeze the belly button into your spine and up into your rib cage. Ground down, feel strong, focus the eyes, center yourself. And then when you're ready, inhale, sweep the arms up again. We're squeezing the muscles in the bottom as we lift the chest up, maybe a little push forwards with the hips. Exhale, take the hands all the way down towards the floor. So inhale, take the left leg back this time. So we can keep the back knee on the floor if this helps us, or we can come back up, keep the back knee lifted. Exhale, squeeze the belly in, press into the feet, Lift and the legs if they're on the floor, the back knees on the floor. Lift the arms up, bring the palms and the fingertips together. So again, we're trying to think of grounding down through the feet, through the legs. Exhale, squeezing the belly in. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, take the fingers down towards the floor. Again, this can be done with the back knee on the floor or the back knee lifted. We're going to bring our right hand onto our right hip. Exhale, just gently press through the left fingertips and exhale, twist to the right. Reach the right arm up if that feels okay. And we've got that feeling of pressing through the hands and the feet and the legs, reaching those top fingers up. And then exhale, take the hand down. We're going to come back into our plank. So again, we can come through onto the knees if we want. Maybe we're in that full plank position with the knees lifted. Squeeze the belly in. And then when you're ready, exhale, come all the way down towards the floor. Press through the fingertips and the palms, press through the feet and the legs. Inhale, roll the shoulders back. Lift the chest, squeeze the glutes in as you push the hips forwards. Exhale, take it back into that downward facing dog. So we're sending the hips up and back. Ground down through the fingertips and the palms. Ground down through the toes and the feet. Pressing into your mat, into the floor. Breathe out, squeeze the belly button in and lift your hips up and back. Good. When you're ready, we're going to bring the left leg up to the front. So do whatever you need to move how you want. Again, drop the knees to the floor. Pull the left leg forwards if it helps. We can stay here with the back knee lift on the floor, or we're going to lift. Breathe out, squeeze the belly in. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Press through the feet. Make the legs feel strong. Reach up with the fingertips. So whichever part of your body is on the ground, we are pushing into it. Aware of the connection to the floor. Palms together, squeeze the belly in. And then the hands coming all the way down towards the floor. Left hand onto your left hip. Exhale, twist towards the left so that our belly and our chest look towards our thigh. If you want, again, those left fingertips can reach up. So we're grounding down through the right hand, reaching up with the left, drawing the belly in, pressing into the feet, the legs. And then the hand's going to come all the way down towards the floor. And we want to bring the back foot up to join the right. Bring the feet back in underneath your hips. Flop forwards. So we're just moving from the hip, allowing gravity to pull the head, the spine to the floor. Bend the knees, squeeze the belly in, tuck the tailbone under, roll all the way up. Come all the way up to the crown of the head. Lift the chest. Press the fingers and the palms together. Stretch up, press into the feet. Belly's drawn in. Exhale. Come back into the center. Press the fingers and the palms together. Have the forearms parallel with the floor. Relax the shoulders. Press the toes into the floor, the outside edge of the foot, the heel. Grounding and centering. Keep the feet underneath the hips. That makes us strong. The feet are together. And we've got a little bit more chance of us feeling wobbly. Good. See if you can then just shift your weight gently over onto the left side as you take your right heel up, right toes up. Draw the belly in, feel that strength from the core. Take your right knee up, in towards you. Open the right knee then out to the side, and we're going to see if we can bring the foot onto the inside of the thigh, the calf, or maybe even down towards the floor by the ankle, so you're in your tree pose. Keep the fingertips and the palms pressing into each other, pressing down through the feet. And now we've got the crown of the head reaching up as the belly draws in. Good. Take the right foot down to the floor. Bring your feet in underneath your hips again. Press from the big toe to the little toe all the way around the outside edge of the foot into the heel. Press the fingers and the palms together. Breathe out, squeeze the belly in, allow the crown of the head to grow a little taller. Good. Slowly shift the weight a little bit onto the right side as you take the left heel up, the left toes up. Allow your gaze to move as you shift the weight over. Take the left knee up and towards you. Open it out to the side and then see if you can find that Prakasana tree pose on the other side. So again, maybe it's the foot on the thigh, maybe it's the calf, maybe it comes down towards the floor. Just don't press on the knee, because then we press the foot and the leg together. Keep working through the fingertips, the palms. Draw the belly in, grow through the crown of the head. And just think of your grounding, your rooting down through that right foot. Good. Release the left leg down. Feet back in underneath the hips. Press through the feet. Breathe out, draw the belly in, grow tall. Press through the hands. Okay. When you're ready, inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, take it all the way down towards the floor. Allow the head to hang here. Keep a bend in the knees, or maybe you'd like to straighten the knees. And then we're bending the knees, bringing the feet, the legs down so we can come to sit on the floor. And as you draw the belly in, just round down towards the floor. Take a little stretch out from fingers to toes. And then as you exhale, hug the knees up in towards your chest. Take the feet back down towards the floor. And we're going to then just take a moment to relax. So the feet can either stay here, maybe the knees come together, or they're going to slide away from you. Hands then just come off the edge of the mat. If you have got any props and you want to bring them in underneath your knees or underneath your head, please do. Closing your eyes if that feels okay. As you take some big breaths in. And with each inhale, just feel more of the contact with the floor underneath. So you feel your heels rest, your feet rest to the floor. Maybe your legs are in contact with the mat or a cushion underneath, so you feel them sink down and ground towards the mat, the floor. Hips sink, ground down to the mat. Your back and your chest. Try to release to the floor, your shoulders. The arms sink back, the hands and the fingers. Your neck and your head feels grounded and supported. Aware of every little bit of the body that's resting on your mat, on the floor, on the ground right now. And then feel the support of the ground, the earth underneath. And then if you feel ready to let the breathing go, just let the breath disappear. So it comes back to its own natural rhythm, not having to think about it anymore. Mind grounded and relaxed. As we pause for one more moment here. When you're ready, just gently start to move your fingers, your toes, your hands and your feet. Stretching your arms back past your head so you can take a full stretch out from fingers to toes. And then in your own time, hug your knees in towards your chest. Maybe take a little rock there from side to side until you feel ready to roll onto your side, slowly pushing yourself up to a comfortable seated position. Sitting however feels good. Just notice how you're sitting on the floor, your contact with the mat, the ground. And then inhale, sweep the arms up, bringing the palms and the fingers together. And then as you exhale, bring your hands down through to center, bowing your head to your fingers. Just sealing your effort in with namaste. Good, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope that has left you feeling a little bit more grounded, focused, perhaps calmer than you were before. If you do have any comments or questions, leave them in the comment boxes below. Leave a thumbs up if you did like the video, and I hope to see you again. Do subscribe to the channel so you can keep up to date with all our classes as they come out. Alright, take care now. Bye.